Hello, welcome to the Joyful House and welcome to this segment of Crafts of the Heart. My name is Cynthia with Cynthia's Joyful Creations, and I am happy to have you here in the Joyful House today. Today we are going to be looking at the progress that I have made on my project number 5 and project number 6 of the Crafts of the Heart projects. And so let's go ahead. This is going to be update number 6 of both projects. So let's go ahead and take a look at project number 5. I am working on the plus size version of the Joy sweater that I am happy to be the designer of. So if you are here for the first time, welcome in. Glad that you are here with us. And if you're returning, welcome back. And I'm excited to show you the progress that I have made on this since last week. So I have finished the body of the sweater. And so let me go ahead and show you what I have. So this is it here. So I have the body done, and I thought it looked kind of short, but when I put it up against me, it is actually below my waist. So maybe it's just because that it's so wide, but it doesn't look like it's that long. It looks kind of short, but it is not. And so I'm at the point where I'm going to start adding the waistband to it, and that will finish up this body area, and then we will head on to working on the sleeves. But oh my gosh, I'm so pleased with how this is turning out. There we go. Maybe you can see that a little bit better. I can't see what you see, but looks very nice. It is so soft, you guys, and can't wait to finish it. Of course, by the time I finish it, it may be too warm to wear it, but that's okay. I will definitely have it for the next cold spell. But I will also make sure that when I'm finished, that I not only give you full pictures of it, both laying flat on the mannequin, but I will also model it and wear it as well. So very happy with how that is turning out. Oh, I already have some ideas stirring for possibly another sweater. Mr. Joyful has expressed his interest. He wouldn't mind a burgundy sweater. So don't really know what I will do next when I finish this one. I've been thinking a lot about it. You know, I still have the green sweater for myself to make with the alpaca yarn that was left over from the green and the alpaca that Mr. Joyful had in his very first Crafts of the Heart project that I made. So I still have that to do. Haven't 100% decided if I'm going to use the alpaca yarn in that green sage yarn that I made his sweater in, or incorporate it into another color for myself. And the reason I say that is my middle son Jonathan has expressed that he would like a vest made for him in that same sage green. So I may take the last of the sage green that I have and make a vest for him. So let me know, what do you think? Should I either design a new sweater in the burgundy color for Mr. Joyful after project number 5, Or should I make a sweater for myself with the alpaca yarn? Or should I work on the vest sweater for my son Jonathan? So you can let me know in the comments below. You can put Todd, Cynthia, or Jonathan. I would love to have your input on what the next project should be when I finish this sweater. All right, so that is project number 5. And so whatever you choose, or I get the most votes on, that will become project number 7, because this is project number 5 and I'm getting ready to show you project number 6. So the sweater you choose for Todd, myself, or Jonathan will be project number 7. All right, let's move on to project number 6. And I am going to remind you with the book on what I am doing. So let me share that book with you. All right, again, here is a copy of the book, and I am making the mama gorilla, and her name is Mayangi. And so I have shown you already Mayangi's face finished. I am loving her so much. Her head is as big as mine, but oh my gosh, she is so squishy and so lovable. But the progress that I have made, when I last saw you, I had started making her body, her bum was what I had pretty much finished, and so I had the rest of her body to make. So I have completed making her body, and voila, here we go. Her body is as big as my head as well. But anyway, so now I have finished making the body part of Mayangi, and so next will come me sewing her head on. So let's see if I can hold this up. So next time we come together, head and body, it looks crooked. I think my camera's crooked a little bit. But anyway, we'll sew Mayangi's head and body on. There we go. If I turn it that way a little bit, she's not so crooked. So she is coming together. So I think the next part is just to attach the head and the body just as it is. I won't be closing her up. It'll stay open like this, and then I'll just use the long tail that I've left to just literally attach her head and body as is. So, and then I think part of the next part that I'll be working on will then be developing her breast and her belly that you can see on the cover of the book there. And let's see, I can turn to the inside of the book and give you a much better shot of what that's going to look like. So right here at the top of the page, you can see that's what I'll be making, is the breast and the belly. And then we will add those on to Mayangi. And let me see if there's a better picture that will show it to you. Not really. Not really, but this is probably the best picture that I can show you of it. Right there. So that's what it will look like. But anyway, so I'm excited to continue to see her coming along, and she will be even more lifelike the next time we come together. And then I think once we get her head and body attached and make the breast and belly and get those attached, then we will start making arms and legs and hands and feet. So yeah, she is definitely coming together. So we'll be able to soon welcome Mayangi to the Joyful House. All right. Well, this is again my project number 6, and I still got a ways with Mayangi, so haven't really started deciding what could possibly be project number 8. But oh, look at there, she's already sitting up, even though she's not attached. Hands free. She's sitting up on her own, so that's a good sign that I've got her body shaped and stuffed exactly how it needs to be to help her be able to sit up. So Mr. Joyful really thinks I should make the baby. So I let him know that in order to make the baby, I definitely think that I would need to go from fox fur to the black eyelash yarn. So I guess when you're leaving comments in the comment section, you can also let me know, do you think I should make the baby as well? The baby's name is Matondo. So we have Mayangi, and then the baby is Matondo. So do you think I should make Matondo as well? So let me know. And if so, then I'll need to start working on getting some black eyelash yarn so that I would have that ready. But if you want to see me do something completely different than the gorillas, then, you know, you can let me know that as well. All right. Well, I look forward to your comments. I look forward to hearing your suggestions about which possible sweater to do next and whether or not I should do Matondo. All right. Well, I hope you'll stay tuned for just a few more minutes to see all the progress pictures of those that are participating in Crafts of the Heart. And even if they have not given a recent update, their pictures will still be there. But I'm still navigating through how to do this and incorporate everybody. And so I think the change that I'm going to make in this week's video as we move forward is where I list who is making that project and what they're making and the update. If I don't have an update for this week, I'm just going to put no update, so you know that that's still the same progress that they've made. That is not to shame anyone, so please do not shame anyone in comments. I certainly, of all people, know how life can be, and sometimes things get in the way. I actually was able to work on the sweater for this week early on, but honestly, it wasn't until last night that I began even working on Mayangi again, and wasn't even sure I was going to get to do a progress for this week. So so that is in no way to shame anyone. It's just to let you know that we're still waiting on a progress, and that is okay. So especially for those that are doing more than one project, if you're like me, I have so many different things that I'm doing here just for the channel. I am currently at the moment working on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, technically 6 projects for the channel. And so that doesn't leave a lot of time for just fun and free play crochet projects. So I certainly understand. I am just grateful and thankful that I have the opportunity to work on these projects that, because of the channel, because of life, I may not otherwise get to. Like Mayangi, she's a project that I have been holding on to the yarn and the book for about 4 years, and I'm just now being able to make her, and it's because of Crafts of the Heart. So that's the whole reason that Crafts of the Heart is even a part of the Joyful House, is to have the opportunity to work on these projects a little bit every week. But if I don't get to it, it's okay. Just means I had to find my joy somewhere else for the week, and that is okay. But it is great. It is great to be able to work on these projects and finally be able to do them and achieve them and gift them or make them just because I want to. There's a lot of yarn back there on the yarn wall that has a story. When I bought it, it said, this is what I want you to make with it. And it's gone up on that shelf and it's been there and been there. So eventually, because of Crafts of the Heart, some of that yarn is going to finally make it off the wall and tell the story that it is meant to tell and make the magic that it is meant to make. So again, this is for those that are able to pick a project that they've always wanted to do and just spend a little bit of time every week doing it. And if it doesn't happen, again, it is okay. But for those that have made progress on their projects and have sent them in, then you'll know because it will have whatever update it is. All right. Well, enough chatting. Let's get to these beautiful, wonderful makes that our Crafts of the Heart family are making. And until next time, be joyful. Stay crafty in your own way. Make your own joyful creations. And find the joy in every day and in every week. And I'll see you next week. Bye.